Hey, BassGeek here, and today we're going to be talking about the top accessories I used in 2022. What's up, geeks? We are here to talk about accessories. We're going to talk about accessories. I want to tell you something. You guys have seen me wear this shirt. I can't believe that I didn't get more comments in the last video about this. We're going to call this the Catch More Fish shirt. And this shirt is a limited time run. It's going to start December 1st. By the way, let me stop right now and say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I know you'll see this a day early, but happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody enjoys time with their family and some good food. But this is the Catch More Fish shirt. You know, it's a play on another thing. Starts with a B. We won't talk about that part. On the back, this is what I'm happiest about. Right across the shoulders in gold lettering, hashtag 100% Watch Squad. I'd love to see a bunch of you guys wearing it. So we're going to run it through December. It's a December time only. There's also so much other stuff. We've got short sleeve moisture wicking. I don't have the long sleeve yet. We do have long sleeve t-shirts, short sleeve t-shirts, some awesome hoodies, shorts, water bottles, tumblers, coffee mugs, you name it. There's a bunch of cool stuff out there. Go pick some up. You can show that you are a bass geek too. All right. All that being said, let's jump into the middle of this. So again, guys, this is stuff that I use. I have it on my shelves or in my boat or giant boxes of it sitting in the floor, which is almost always the truth. But this is stuff that I use, stuff that I've believed in forever. And one of those companies and one of those things is something that you can see. I mean, if you can't see, I don't know if you guys can see it, but literally on this shelf and in my boat, and it's Flambeau. I love their Z-Rust stuff. I love how it protects my hooks, protects my blade baits. It is incredible. I'm actually going to get one of the Flambeau guys to come on. It's a pretty incredible story. It actually is or was developed by the Navy. So pretty cool story in that. But guys, I use it for everything. You know, my blade crate, topwater box, so my crankbank. I know, maybe they should have thought about that name a little bit before they kind of released that one. Or maybe they did. Either way, it's catchy, you know what I'm saying? So I love my crankbank and I love my blade bank or blade box. Okay, I always get them confused. Anyway, now, speaking of packing, there's a lot of times when I go fishing with other guys, and I actually got Jeremy one of these this year because I'm telling you, they are so durable. And I've had mine, I know, for at least 3 years or more. I know I fished my team tournament with it, the Ego backpack. Now, these things ain't cheap, but let me tell you, they're super durable. They are made incredibly well. And the thing that will surprise you the most, and I told Jeremy about it, but it's one of those things that when you're looking at it from the outside, you just don't get it until you start packing it. I don't think I've ever fished a tournament where I've packed this thing full. So you've got to keep some tools on the boat, and that's what we're going to talk about next. Now, I'm not talking about sockets and stuff like that. Now, I keep a little box, believe it or not, in a Flambeau box. That's what I keep it in. To keep the rust off my tools so my pliers don't seize up. But I also keep a fishing tools box just like that. And one of the very first things that I love to have on board, so you're not bending your fingernails back, you're not fighting with it, is the Spro 7-inch pliers. They are a split ring plier, and that is primarily what I use them for. They're pretty good. You know, they can cut some stuff, but primarily I'm using these pliers for their split ring capabilities. If I need to change out hooks, that's what I'm using. A good set of split ring pliers will go a long way. A bad set of split ring pliers will make you think these things are garbage. Why do I own them? They're useless. I'll just use my fingernails. But get a good set of split ring pliers and it'll change your outlook on life, I promise you. Next, I love my Mustad pliers. They're like 11 inches long. And again, guys, there will be links to everything in the description. Please use those links. They do help the channel. But like I always say, if you ain't going to buy anything, 100% Watch Squad, baby. Just watch the videos. Best way to support us. But The mustad pliers are really long, and I'll tell you what, they've come in handy a lot of times this year, especially when I'm fishing this little guy, because they swallow it. So you got to get down in there and get that out of them, save those fish. Last but not least, really on the tool side, man, K9. So I worked a Columbus fishing show up in Columbus, Ohio, and K9 had these braid scissors. Holy cow, these things are awesome. And these scissors, you don't got to pull it tight. I had to pick up some of those and have used them all year. They've not come out of my boat. So you guys seen, probably most of you seen the pocket knocker, the little video that I've done. If you've watched my channel for a long time, you've seen me use them forever and a day. And a lot of you have asked me what it was I was using and to kind of show you what it is. I've used them forever. The only way that I know you can get them is literally call Watson's and have them ship them to you. So I will literally put Watson's phone number down there. But these are pocket knockers. Now, I keep a big, on an old rod that I broke with an old reel, plug knocker. You know, it's got the chains and it's heavy. But these little pocket knockers are great. You're out there, you're fishing, you keep it in your pocket, you get hung, you send it down the line. It pops, boom, you come loose. It's quick, it's easy, it's fast. You don't have to get out there and, you know, hold your rod and hold the line of the big one and jiggle it back and forth, and it looks like you're, you know, playing with two yo-yos. It's quick, and if you lose them, it's not a big deal because they're super cheap. So, you know, like I said, reach out to Watson's. Make sure that you tell them you seen the plug knockers, the pocket knockers on my channel. And by the way, if you're, you know, looking for a Camus boat, hey, look at their website, call them up. They've got some good deals. They'll help you out. Now let's talk about another accessory, and you can get most of the stuff in this, if not all of it, on Tackle Warehouse. But I love the little box. I love the whole design of the little box that you can get, and this is the Fish Life Fish Aid Kit. Wintertime is a time when a lot of us fish deeper, and so you got to keep care of those fish. It's not as bad during the wintertime, but now some of those, I know for me, some of those smallmouth, man, they can be down 50, 60, 70, 80 feet deep, and so you've got to keep care of those fish. These are fin clips, and here is your fizz needles. You get 2 of them and a little, you know, you can clear out the needle there. Something that's really great. Now listen, I know everybody thinks, hey, you can pour Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Sprite, whatever, Coke into it and it'll stop them bleeding, but this is actually designed to do that. This is stop bleed, first aid, and it will stop them from bleeding. And believe it or not, they were the first, before G-Juice, to come out with the Livewell treatment. So make sure you check that out. It's a great little kit, guys. It's something that mine is sitting over here right now. I just bought a new one because a lot of my stuff is getting older. And so now let's talk about line treatment. I've been using this same sort of 1-2 combo for years. It may not be the best. You may know something better, and that's fine. But when I line up a rod, generally the night before, this is what I'm going to treat it with. So I'm going to spray it. I'm going to line it a little bit, spray it, line it a little bit, spray it, and let that set overnight. And a lot of times, especially on your spinning reels and your bait casters, that will do the job. A rod out there that maybe you haven't used in a long time, good old Reel Magic, man. It's great on the water. You just kind of, what I do is I'll make a cast, spray it, reel it a little bit, spray it again, reel it a little bit, spray it again. So I'm treating the multi-levels of the cast that I'm making. Simple, easy. You can pick it up at Walmart, super cheap. Let's talk about repairing baits. You got 1 pack of Kitex. You've been catching them on it. Pick you up some Mend It. Mend It is going to help you reuse those baits. And I'm telling you, you can almost get them back to new. You know, if you shoved it through the nose, get that Mend It in there, hold it together for a few minutes. Once it's held together, then you can set it down, let it dry out real good. You're saving yourself a little bit of money by keeping you a bottle of this in your boat. This is really the only scent I ever use. I will use the crawl also. I don't have it in here with me. I've got it out in the boat. I need to order some more. But what I like about this is it's actually made from shad, and this is 3X shad. I don't know why you would ever use anything less than 3X. I mean, if they make it, that's what I'm using. I want the strongest seine I can get. And this is one of my swim bait tips for you. You can put it on jerk baits. You can put it on spinnerbait skirts. Their 3X works great in their crawl also. But this is Pro Guide Formula Smelly Jelly. And let me tell you, this stuff stinks. It smells fishy. You're not going to enjoy it. Don't get it on your hands. It's a great aroma. And 3X the strength, trust me, it's pretty stout. Guys, I love my Ego net. I actually have 2 of them, and I swap them out depending on where I'm going and what I'm doing. I broke one in a tournaments last year. You can get the parts for them if you break them. That's something else I love. But I love the fact that they slide and they expand on both sides. Really long reach. You don't get the hooks hung in it. That's the biggest thing. I don't care if it's clear. The material of the net is like a plastic of some sort, and you don't get hooks caught in it. So much easier to deal with than a regular, traditional net. And you guys know me. For me to love a net, it takes a lot, because I boat flip about everything I'm catching. Alright guys, so if you're like me and you fish in the winter, get you some of these. These are the Sims insulated rain suit. And man, I am sweating in this right now. I'm not gonna lie. But, I know I'm a fat boy. I got a little extra insulation, but I hate cold weather. I hate it, despise it. I'd rather it be 100 as opposed to 45. These things are incredible. And for you big guys, this is a 3X, man. I could fit me and you in it. These are probably closer to a 4X. There's plenty of room. Movement is great in them. They're not tight. I can sit down in them. I love them. And they got padding in the knees. Us fat boys know that's important. Let's talk about sunglasses. The importance of sunglasses, protecting your eyes. I'm telling you this right now. A good set of sunglasses is important. For you guys that don't have to wear glasses, now they do make and prescription frames. Check those out. Cheap sunglasses can actually hurt your eyes. I mean, hurt your eyes to where you may have great vision and you wear cheap sunglasses and you no longer have great vision. Look it up. This is not me telling you this. Waterland makes great sunglasses. Check them out. You guys know I'm big on having 3 pairs. I like that low light, gold light mirror, which is basically like a yellowish amber. You can see in the water great anytime when the sun is low, especially when you're looking in the shallows to try and discern if the bass are on the beds or you're sight fishing for bass on the beds. This is a great pair, which is the Milliken frame. A great pair. Keeps the light out, low glare. That's a huge key. Now, you've seen me wear the Sobros, the blue mirrors. That's when I'm offshore fishing. Those are summertime and really everywhere glasses. They look so good. I wear them out and about. The other set are going to be the Haskets in the green mirror. If I told you you needed one, if you could only get one, this would be those. These are great. And I'm telling you, just look at the quality. Watch this. I love it. Great quality in these sunglasses. These are my go-to right here. Again, fitting into the eye socket, keeping the light low. You're going to be able to do a lot of things with these. But the Haskets in the green mirror is kind of my go-to. Goggles. Now, I know a lot of you are going to talk about, oh man, I love, I'd rather just have a helmet. Okay, where are you going to store that helmet? Helmets are big. They take up a lot of room. Do they keep your face warm? Yeah, but so does this. It comes up, I can zip it up and literally just have my face showing. These don't fog up like sunglasses do. And they're extremely, because they're made for, skiing, snow skiing. These are extremely high vis. So when you're going down the lake, you can actually, what's great about them is you can actually have on glasses. So when you're going down the lake in cold weather or rainy weather, these, and again, ask my buddy AJ. We're on Norris Lake. We're having to make a long run for tournament day. It's raining. I look at him and say, put these on. There's floating debris everywhere. He's like, holy cow, it's like somebody just turned the lights on, because we're going down the lake and I'm pointing stuff out to him that he's not seeing. And I say, wait, put these on. We slow down, he puts them on, and he's like, wow, it's like somebody put the lights on. I gave him that pair, I believe, or he ordered some. I don't remember. Anyway, this is an extra pair that I have, and you just get them from Amazon. They are Xionors. Anyway, I don't know how to pronounce that, but there you go. Kind of last in the clothing section, let's talk about glacier gloves. I hate the cold weather, and what's the worst part about the cold weather? Getting your hands cold. And it's kind of hard not to get them cold because you're fishing. I don't care much for the entire fingerless, but I love these. You can get your thumb, you can get your pointer finger, so you can fish a spinning rod, you can fish a casting reel, you can feel everything. I love these. They've got Velcro on the back. I think this one's been stuck there since last year. They are neoprene, so your hands don't get wet. But let me tell you, they are fleece inside. So your hands, if it's a semi-hot day, trust me, don't wear this version. These are for the cold weather. They're incredible when you're out there in the 40s, 30s, 20s. This is probably my favorite set of fishing gloves I've ever found. Like I said, I can't say enough about these gloves. I really can't. What's great is when you put them on, you take this and wrap around your wrist, so you're not getting water up in there, you're not getting air up in there, and man, just go fishing with them. You reach down in a live well, pull fish out, and your hands aren't going to get wet and cold. Now, they do make another kind. It's the Pro. Again, all the links will be down there. And they also make the Sun, which I have a pair, and I thought they were sitting here, but I guess they're not. Now let's start talking about some of the accessories, some of my favorite accessories in 2022 that I put on the boat. And right here is one of them. Now, AJ told me about this company first, and this company actually reached out to me and said, hey, can we kind of put you some personalized Delta dock sticks together? And what I love about these things, you got your clip here. These will clip onto your boat. Or if you need to reverse it, say it's got like a loop or something, like one of the boat ramps that I go to, they've got some really weird cleats. So you can take these and kind of put them in there like that, and it'll hold on. It keeps your boat from beating against with these rubber things. You just take this, run it through the cleat and then around it, so it just kind of loops around like that. Really incredible. Love that he personalized them for me. Can't wait. These are definitely going in the Camus though. Are definitely going in the Camus. Let's talk about amp, guys. You guys have seen the front panel, the console, the panel, the control panel, and the rod separator. Amp has really been there for me. They make a ton of stuff. They're a handmade small company. Make sure you go check them out. I love their panels. If you've got an older boat like my old Triton, good old Ruby, I'm going to tell you right now, this company has got a product that's going to help you out. And if they don't, a lot of times It might cost you a little extra to get it done, but a lot of times they'll make it for you because they manufacture all their stuff in-house. Let's talk about Boat Effects. I've had their stuff for about a year now. I haven't had to touch it one time. I have added some really cool things. And man, they do a lot of really cool stuff, from the plugs for your seats on the boat to the foam. I know they're even talking about looking into trying to do some foam for kayaks. I've hooked them up with Josh, so I hope Josh and them can kind of get together and mind meld a little bit and help you kayak anglers out with some cool foam features to add to your kayaks. You've seen the foam on my trolling motor, my hot foot. You know, they can make foam for about anything if they don't already have it. But overall, man, the steps are an incredible safety feature. The steps are great, but I'm telling you, also the Boma step, I think I'm pronouncing that right, boomer, I don't know what, but anyway, you're seeing it right now. So that thing is great. You're not balancing on the tongue of your boat. It is a steady platform. Just trust me, you will not be sorry. And you young heads out there, man, your knees ain't gonna be super fresh forever, you know. And even you, it just takes one time of falling the right way, and trust me, it will stay with you the rest of your life. Get these steps. They are going on my Camus when I get it. I can promise you there is a set with the Boma going on the Camus. Promise you that's happening. They've just made life so much easier to winch that thing up and walk back up on the deck. So definitely go check them out. There is a discount code in the description for them. And last but not least, my favorite accessory I've added to my boat this year, my Garmin 1022 and my Live Scope with the Live Scope Plus. Holy cow, has this changed the game. You don't believe it till you see it. You don't believe how big of a game changer it really is. I know some of you hate it and some of you like it, but listen, as the great Booker T used to say, don't hate the player, hate the game. And the game is, if you ain't got it, you sure ain't playing on the same field as everybody else. Anyway, hey, one more accessory, by the way, that'll look great on any of your vehicles. A BassGeek sticker. You can get those out there for BassGeek. Or you can come see me at Kirkland's Live every other Monday night. Now, I think the next one is either a Tuesday or a Wednesday because we do use their banquet room, so we got to move it just a little bit. But anyway, it's good. I got to reach out to the other two guys that I'm going to get on. I think they're going to be two guests that you guys are really, really going to enjoy. All right, all that being said, that's it, man. That's the accessories for 2022. Guys, as always, make sure you follow those links in the description. As always, guys, tell me what some of your accessories are for 2022. You don't have to have just bought it. It could be something that, like I said, you've used forever. But tell me what some of the accessories, whether it be for boat, bank, kayak, tell me what some of the accessories are. Because again, there's some good stuff out there. I want to use it. So share that with me, guys. I want this channel to be a give and take, not just you always getting what I do. I want to hear what y'all do. And I want to go out and try that stuff myself. Now, so as always, questions and comments in the comment section below. You guys know I love to talk fishing with you. Tell me about those accessories. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And make sure you guys ring that bell so you get the notifications when these come out. 100% Watch Squad. Go check those shirts out. Starting December 1st, they will be on sale. 1 month. Go check them out. Red, white, and black shirts. That is a 3X, fits like a dream. And, as always, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. You guys rock.